Hello everybody, I just want to give my honest opinion about Dragon Ball Z Budokai for the PlayStation 2. Um, when I first got this game, when I was a kid, um, I was never ever interested in the Dragon Ball Z series. Never thought I'd ever like it in my life. I thought it was lame until my older sister got me the game, and then I got hooked, man. I got hooked after playing it. It took me a while, but I got hooked, man. Um, I played the game. The gameplay is incredible. Like to me, when I first played it, it was a 10 out of 10. It was the best game I probably ever played ever. To me, it was perfect when I was a kid. It was the best thing ever. Now, let me get started with the story mode. The story mode basically is just from the Saiyan arc all the way to Cell, and it got an epic soundtrack, epic fighting. Like honestly, just by playing the story mode, I already knew everything from Cell, from the Saiyan arc all the way to Cell, even before I was even a fan. So I thought after the Cell arc ended, I thought that was it. I thought this was the only game. I thought that's how the Dragon Ball Z series ended at all. I didn't know anything about it. Even when I was playing the game till a couple of years later when I found out that there was still that there was a Boo arc, and I was like, what the hell? And then I found out there was more games. I was just a kid and I didn't really know too much, but yeah, but let me get back on track. The gameplay basically is basically like an arcade fighter, similar to Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Because I was really big on Mortal Kombat, especially the older one, the first one. I'm talking about like the first Mortal Kombat game and the PS2 versions as well. So I was very familiar. I was very familiar with those play styles. So I was already good. But just mixed with the whole Dragon Ball Z style stuff. I mean, I had so much fun playing the game. I mean, basically, I mean, just it was just so much fun. I mean, go buy this game. Go buy this game right now. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, go buy it. Or at least go buy the collection for the PS3, the HD collection. Although the reason why I was a bit iffy on it was because this whole soundtrack, the soundtrack of the PS2 game has been canceled out. They it looks like it has some copyright issues, so they had to take it out and add some boring ass music from the Tenkaichi series. Oh my gosh, man! I mean, one of the reasons why I liked the game was the soundtrack, man. The soundtrack was fucking awesome. I mean, just like especially in the story mode, you felt into the action. I mean, it was just incredible, and they just took it out, which kind of pissed me off. Which is why I suggest buying the PS2 version. But if you don't care about this stuff, then just buy the game. I mean, it's basically the same. But yeah, this game has I mean, there isn't too much, to be honest with you. There isn't too much in this game. Just they have the story mode, they have the versus mode, and they do have tournament, which is okay. You get money from it, and you get to make your character stronger. But other than that, there isn't too much. But boy, did I have so much fun. Is actually surprisingly is replayable, especially if you're playing with your friends. Now, I didn't really have I didn't really have anybody to play with at the time, but I did have my sisters who were playing, and boy, they were good. They loved the game too. I mean, they're not really into the series, but the game, yeah, they can kick ass, and they whoop my ass too. I mean, it took me a while to kick their asses, but I mean, boy, they were good. Yeah, but the versus mode, if you want to replay the game, the versus mode is a must. That stuff is really good. Now, my full review of this game, my final thoughts on it is, if you want somebody to get into the Dragon Ball series, um, bring them this game, because this game will help a lot. I mean, just because I love it. I mean, basically, if you're a kid, if you if you're a kid, you basically going to like this game. But yeah, just buy the game. Just buy the game. You will love it. It's awesome. It's great. It got me into the series, and I've been a fan ever since this game. Just remember, if it wasn't for this game, I would never ever be a fan. Ever. Ever. So, Black Tiger DX signing out.